Grandpa, can I ask you something?
Of course, my boy. What's on your mind?
I feel strange lately, like something is always bothering me, even when nothing bad is happening.
That's a big feeling for a small heart. Try to tell me more. What exactly are you feeling?
I feel worried a lot about everything, about school, about what will happen when I grow up, about if I will do well in life or not.
Ah, I see. That heavy feeling you are talking about is called worry. And when it's about things that haven't even happened yet, it's called worrying about the future.
Yes, that's it. I think about what could go wrong. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if nothing works out?
You know, when I was your age, I used to sit just like this, on this very bench. I also stared at the trees and thought about everything that could go wrong. But let me tell you something important. Worry is like carrying an umbrella every day, even when there's no rain. You carry it all day. It makes your arm tired. And in the end, the rain may never come.
That's kind of true, but I don't know how to stop it. My brain just keeps thinking and thinking.
That's because your brain is trying to protect you. It wants to be ready for danger. But sometimes it confuses imagination with real life.
So what should I do when I start worrying?
First, pause, take a breath. Ask yourself, is this a real problem now or just a maybe? If it's a maybe, don't let it sit too long in your mind.
But what if the maybe becomes real one day?
Then you will handle it when it comes. Like a warrior who sharpens his sword, but doesn't swing it until there's a real battle.
That sounds nice, but hard.
Let me tell you a little story. There was once a farmer. He had a horse. One day, the horse ran away. The neighbors came and said, "Oh no! How unlucky!" The farmer smiled and said, "Maybe." The next week, the horse came back with two more wild horses. The neighbors said, "Wow, so lucky." The farmer said, "Maybe." Then his son tried to ride one of the wild horses and broke his leg. The neighbors cried, "Oh, how unlucky again!" The farmer said, "Maybe." Later, soldiers came to take young men to war. They saw the son with the broken leg and left him behind. Again, the neighbors said, "Oh, so lucky." The farmer smiled and said, "Maybe."
Wait, so everything that happened looked bad or good, but no one really knew.
Exactly. The future is like that. We never know what it will bring. Something that looks scary might lead to something beautiful, and something that looks good might teach a hard lesson.
So you're saying we should not judge things too quickly?
Yes, and more importantly, we should not fear them too early. Let life unfold like a book. Don't try to read the last page before you enjoy the middle.
But sometimes I think about my exams. What if I don't get good marks? What if I disappoint you and Mom?
You are allowed to care about your future. That's called being responsible. But don't mix responsibility with fear. Study hard, do your best, and then let go of the rest.
Let go. How?
like planting a seed. You water it. You give it sunlight. You do your part. Then you wait. You don't shout at the seed. You don't dig it up to check every hour. You just trust it will grow.
I like that. That sounds peaceful.
That's because peace comes from doing your part and letting go of what you cannot control.
But what if bad things still happen?
They might. That's life. But guess what? You are stronger than you think. When the day comes, you will find the strength you never knew you had.
Have you had bad things happen too?
Oh, yes, many times. Lost friends, failed plans, hard days. But every time I learned, and every time I grew.
I want to grow like you too, Grandpa.
And you will. Just take each day as it comes. Don't rush tomorrow. Today needs you.
So, I should focus on today.
Yes. Today is the only time we can truly hold. It's like holding a bird in your hands. If you keep looking up at the sky, you might miss the bird flying away.
That's beautiful, Grandpa.
Thank you, my boy. Let's sit here a little longer. Just feel the wind. Hear the birds. Be present.
Okay, I'll try to stop worrying, at least for now.
That's a good start. One breath at a time.
Is it really okay to not know what will happen? Sometimes I feel like I need all the answers. I want to know what I will be, where I will live, if I'll be happy or not.
I understand. But let me ask you something. Have you ever opened a gift before your birthday?
Maybe once.
And how did it feel?
Exciting, but also kind of wrong, like I ruined the surprise.
Exactly. The future is a gift. It's not meant to be opened too early. That surprise is part of the magic.
But I get scared of surprises sometimes.
You are not alone. Even grown-ups feel scared. But being brave doesn't mean you're not scared. It means you keep going even with the fear.
What if I make the wrong choices?
Then you will learn. Life is not a straight line. It has curves and bumps. Some roads will lead to places you didn't plan, but every road teaches you something.
But what if I miss something better?
My dear, even the stars miss the moon sometimes, but they still shine.
That sounds like a poem.
It is. Life is a kind of poem. You just have to keep writing each line with care. Some lines will rhyme, some won't. But it's your poem, and it's beautiful.
So, I don't have to be perfect.
No one is perfect. You just have to be present. Perfection is a shadow, it keeps moving. But presence is the sunlight.
How do I become more present?
You start by noticing little things. The taste of your food, the sound of the birds, the color of the sky. When you live in the now, your future gets quieter.
That's interesting. So if I focus more on now, I worry less about what's next?
Exactly. Worry and presence cannot sit at the same table. When you invite one, the other leaves.
But sometimes, I hear kids in school saying things like, you must plan your life, or if you don't think ahead, you'll fall behind.
Planning is good, but worrying is not the same as planning. A plan is a map. A worry is a storm cloud. You can carry a map without carrying a storm.
Oh, I like that.
You can plan your study time, your sleep, your play. That's healthy. But don't plan your fears. Don't write bad stories in your head before they even happen.
Sometimes I lie in bed and imagine failing. I see myself getting scolded. I hear people laughing at me. I feel embarrassed, even though it hasn't happened.
That's a heavy burden, my child. You're rehearsing pain that isn't real. Like watching a sad movie on repeat, without needing to.
How do I stop those thoughts?
When a scary thought comes, treat it like a stranger knocking at your door. You don't have to invite it in. Just smile, say I see you, and let it pass.
So I should talk to my thoughts?
Yes, treat them like clouds in the sky. Say, there you are. Worry, I see you, but I'm busy being here now.
That's funny and calming.
Let me tell you another little story. There once was a monk who carried a heavy bag of stones. When someone asked why, he said, "These stones are my fears and worries." The person said, "Why don't you drop the bag?" The monk smiled and said, "I forgot I could."
Wait, so he carried it just because he didn't know he could let it go?
Yes, we often carry worry not because we have to, but because we forget we can let go.
I think I've been carrying a lot of stones too.
Then maybe it's time to put a few down.
But how?
Start by writing them on paper, one worry per line. Then, next to each, ask, "Can I do something about this right now? If yes, do it. If not, breathe and let it be."
That's a good idea. I've never tried that.
Words have power. When worries stay in your head, they feel big. When you write them, they shrink.
Do you still worry sometimes?
Of course, I worry about you, about your future. But then I remind myself you are strong, you are kind, you are learning, and that brings peace.
I want to be like you one day.
And you will be in your own way. Don't try to be me. Just be the best version of you.
That's hard sometimes.
That's because being yourself takes courage. But it's also the most freeing thing you can do.
What if people don't like me?
Some won't. That's okay. Even the most beautiful flower is not liked by all, but it still blooms.
Wow, you always know the right thing to say.
That's just years of learning, failing, healing, and growing. One day, you'll pass your own wisdom down to,
To my kids?
maybe, or to someone who needs it, like a friend or a stranger on a bench.
I want to remember all this.
You will. Maybe not every word, but the feeling will stay in your heart. That's the part that matters.
I feel lighter now, like some of the stones have already fallen.
That's the magic of talking, of being seen, of being heard.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Always, my boy. Shall we take a walk?
Yes, I want to feel the earth under my feet.
And maybe notice the sunset on the way.
Yes, let's do that. Grandpa, do you think I'll become someone good?
I don't think it. My boy, I know it.
How can you be sure?
Because good people ask the kind of questions you ask. People who want to grow, who care, who reflect, those are the ones who bloom into something special.
But what if I mess it all up one day?
You will. That's part of life. Everyone trips. Everyone makes wrong turns. The important thing is that you don't stop walking.
Do you think falling behind is bad?
Falling behind is not failure. It just means your journey takes a different pace. Some run fast. Some walk slow. What matters is that you keep going.
But I look at others and feel like they're so far ahead. Some kids know what they want to be already. Some are top in class. And I'm just me.
You don't have to run someone else's race. A sunflower does not compete with a rose. They both bloom in their own time.
I want to believe that.
You will. One day, you'll look back and realize that your path was perfect for you. Even the turns that didn't make sense before.
So the future will figure itself out.
Yes, with your effort, your heart, your patience, it will unfold. Not always the way you expect, but often in ways more beautiful than you can imagine now.
What about the things I can't control?
Let them go, like leaves in the wind. Hold tight only to what is in your hand, your choices, your actions, your kindness.
Sometimes I feel like I need to fix everything.
That's a heavy job for such young shoulders. You are not the caretaker of the world. Just do your part and let the rest be.
What if the world becomes a scary place?
Then be someone who brings light. Even one candle can brighten a dark room. You can be that candle, my boy.
Do you think the world will be okay?
I think the world becomes better every time someone like you chooses love over fear, patience over anger, hope over worry.
That makes me feel strong.
Because you are strong. Don't let small fears make you forget your big heart.
Will you always be here to guide me?
I may not always be beside you, but I will always be within you, my words, my stories, my love. They will walk with you even when I can't.
That sounds sad, but also comforting.
It's both. Some truths are like that. But remember, no matter where I go, our bond doesn't break. It just changes form.
Like the clouds?
Yes, you may not see them, but you know they're there, above, watching, floating.
I'll remember that.
And when life gets noisy, just find a quiet place. Sit, breathe, listen to your heart. You'll hear my voice there.
Sometimes I forget to breathe slowly.
We all do. But every breath is a reminder you're alive. You're here. You're okay.
What if I forget everything you said today?
Then let your heart remember the feeling. Words may fade, but feelings last longer. Let peace be your guide.
You always talk in such a special way. It makes me feel calm.
That's because calm is my gift to you. When the world becomes loud, silence is a treasure. Hold it gently.
I think I've been fighting too much with my own thoughts.
Don't fight them. Thoughts are like birds. Let them land. Watch them. Then let them fly away. Fighting only makes them flap harder.
I want to be free of worry.
Then don't chase perfection. Chase presence. Worry lives in the future. Peace lives in the now.
You say that a lot, the now.
Because it's all we truly have. Yesterday is memory. Tomorrow is imagination. But now, that's life's only real gift.
I want to protect my now.
Then guard your attention. Don't give it to every fear, every message, every loud voice. Choose carefully what enters your mind.
Even people?
Yes, some people bring peace. Some bring storms. You don't have to let every boat dock at your harbor.
How do I know who to trust?
Trust those who listen to your silence, who stay when you are quiet, who love you even when you're not shining.
That's deep.
Wisdom often is.
I feel different now, like the fear in my chest is softer.
That's what awareness does. It doesn't remove the storm, but it gives you an umbrella.
So I can still walk in the rain.
Exactly. You don't need the sun every day. You just need to keep walking.
Thank you, Grandpa, for everything.
Thank you, my boy, for listening, for opening your heart.
Can we sit one more time before we go home?
Of course.
Grandpa,
Yes?
I'm not afraid of the future anymore. I think I just want to live today.
And that, my dear child, is the beginning of true peace.